Hey, this is Stephen Whitesides with Greenbrier Percussion playing in a Pearl Reference Purewood kit in natural finish. The thing to know about this kit is it's a lower mass, thinner shelled version of normal reference drums. So you still have the 10-inch drums, if there were one on this kit, would feature a birch and maple blend. Since this is a standard configuration drum set though, meaning we have a 12, 13, 16, the 12-inch is going to be all maple. The 13 and the 16 are maple and African mahogany blend. Really nice, a lot more low, really pulling out of these drums, and you can hear it. Out of the bass drum, you have an 8-ply instead of a 6-ply. Still a fairly thin shell for a bass, though it's thicker than the rack toms. And the bass drum has a lot more boom to it, whereas reference is tight and punchy. In my opinion, this is a better live kit because it has a lot more warmth to it. It has a lot more boom, and that's with an Evans EMAD coated on this drum. If we were using stock heads or like a thinner, I don't know, maybe like a single-ply G1 22-inch bass drum head here, this thing would boom like a hip-hop bass. So even taming it with an EMAD with the extra muffle ring, it still really sings. It's extremely warm, and it's one of the most full-bodied drum sets that we carry here in the pro-level price range. So this is an awesome kit, well worth every penny you'd spend on it. We also have the classic-looking tube lug design, but they're extra robust tube lugs. I believe they're die-cast. They sure look like it. Tube lugs, really heavy-duty, really thick, and they give the drums like a little more of a heavy attack-focused sound, which blends well with the warmth the shell's providing. So you still have the reference signature, that the attack's strong, it's not muddy. I articulated a lot of fast stuff on these toms to show you that you can do that on these, whereas, say, a Ludwig Classic Maple, to have this much warmth, you use lightweight hardware on their thin shells, you sacrifice the attack, the drums get muddy. It doesn't happen here, but you have just as much warmth, just as much sustain, and such a full-bodied kit. I'm really impressed with these. We're using an ultracast snare. This is a 14 by 6.5. I have the snare wire set fairly loose on it, so it's got an arena, big rock and roll sound to it. I hope you enjoy that. And we're going to turn off all the mics except for the 2 overheads now, just so you can see how this is going to sound without the Audix D6 and the SM57s we usually use in the toms. The other mics, in my opinion, don't make the kit sound better. They just give you a more accurate picture of what it sounds like from behind the drum set. Condensers only is going to give you a good picture of what it would sound like in a living room or a garage from outside the drum set if someone else is playing it for you. So, without further ado, I'll play a little more. And we're using all Sabian custom shop cymbals here. I'll have some other videos on those shortly. So sit back, listen, hope this kit's for you.